Ontario, weighing 231 pounds, Roy McClarity. In this corner, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 220 pounds, Verne Gagne. This bout is 2 out of 3 full with a 12 midnight time limit. The referee, Jim McMillan.
Hello, everyone. Russ Davis again, ringside, International Amphitheatre in Chicago. I'm very glad that Pat finally got through with all of his talking. I didn't know when to start. This boy on the right is a new one from Winnipeg, Canadian, meeting Verne Gagne. This is McClarity. I hope I have his name pronounced right. It doesn't look the way it sounds. So we'll just call him Mac, huh? 2 out of 3 falls, as Pat told you. 60-minute time limit here tonight. This is right up against midnight. There's a good shake, and we'll be away and going here in a minute. These men are heavyweights, as you know. Verne Gagne is generally conceded to be the United States champion. He wore his belt into the ring, and we'll see now what happens. They're really scuffling around here trying to feel each other out, aren't they? Jim McMillan's the referee. Flying mare. Flying mare. Flying mare. That was Verne's old sleeper hold himself that McClarty was trying to put on there. Verne knows how dangerous that one can be. Got right away from it. Boy, Mac is a big one, isn't he? Onto the ropes. Good break. We've got a packed house for this match. Falling arm lock. This arm lock is barred now and reversed. Bothering Verne on this foot of his. You notice him flipping it every once in a while. McMillan, you know, being an old-time wrestler, ex-football player, star, quite at ease in the ring, and he's always concerned about the wrestlers. He doesn't want them in the heat of competition to ruin anything, so consequently he's always asking them, do you want to give up? You'll hear him say that, or what do you say? Verne, you can be picked up here. No, you saw that coming. Pardon me for being a ringside wrestler. That nip got him loose, at any rate. Right back at it. Verne's regarded by the other wrestlers who meet him as a consistently tough man, for the simple reason that if he starts out with an arm lock like this, he won't give it up for something else unless he's absolutely forced into it. He believes in wearing a man down, member at a time, you know. Well, that's the second time that maneuver's gotten him loose. How long can Mac stay that way? Just want Verne to have it. There are obvious reasons for it. Onto the ropes. Garrity saw it coming. Trying to keep that arm out of there so that Verne won't go back to work on it. He's using this tactic in order to get out of it. To forestall a hold, you might say. Well, around the corner, down the street, and up with a pair here. Figure 4 leg lock and a leg scissors. Verne got to try and work his way out of this one here. The shot's a little tight. Thank you for moving up. This is into a spread eagle now. Plus a little bit of toe hold over here. There's always some guy like this who yells, "Don't let go of him, Verne." See if Verne can make it up out of here this way. At least his weight's going to interfere with Mac's breathing. And that's not such a silly maneuver. These boys, wonderful condition they're in. I mean, if their breathing is interfered by a fellow's weight on your chest, you can imagine what it would do to you. That was because McMillan was asking Verne there. He yelled no at him. You got to be careful, Mac, or you'll put him out from under the ropes. Well, Verne's got himself a purchase here. It's a toe hold, reversed. He's trying to hold on, and Gary's trying to make him cut it out. Quite obvious that this boy from Canada likes to spend his time on the mat. Verne doesn't prefer to wrestle this way. He wants to be up moving all the while. All we need is a little bit longer telephoto lens on this shot, and we'll have these wrestlers looking like a mess of wet spaghetti from the foreshortening effect that you get there. Can't imagine what all the booing is for, unless they want some action here at the amphitheater, which this crowd generally does. They're like a bullfight crowd in some respects. You can go out there and do your best and still get booed. Luthez has told me several times that he almost hates to work in the amphitheater because of the vituperation of the crowd that's poured on his head. Here's Verne still going after that toe hold. He's now got this spread eagle broken to where maybe at least he can crawl out of it. No such luck. Toe hold, reversed and crossed now. Or doubled, in other words.
And minute 10.
Verne's putting leverage into his legs there. Hey, he finally made it. Whoop! Matter, boy, don't they work? Better check them out. These thigh muscles. Frank realizes he's got him an advantage. Verne will kick kinks out of him in a minute or two. This boy played a lot of football. Tally-ho! Look out! Contact. Onto the ropes. Verne. No. Hear him get booed? They don't expect him to do things like that unless it's done to him first. Half kangaroo. Waist lock with a 4. Mike got kicked clear up into the ropes then. Chin lock posted. Press. Look out, McMillan. He really went out of that corner. Wrist lock. Japanese. Set. Run under, whipped, and into a full stretch. Verne benching here, using his own leg as sort of a fulcrum on Mac's elbow. You can get a lot of movement while you're in this hold, but it's a tough one to get out of. See there, you've got to go with it. That's all there is to it. Uh-oh, Verne was in danger of being pinned there then. He kind of forgot. Really got the stretch on this arm. couple of pats in the tummy served to put Roy down. Uh-oh. That was a good switch. See if Verne can work his way out of it. He can be doing a roll-up if he can ever get started. Boy, McClarty's a big one, isn't he? Winnipeg, Canada is his home. Let's see if Verne can get out of it any better than he did. Nope. Made a takedown with it after that count of one on him there. Verne trying to... Oh, well, now, wait a minute, people. There's nothing wrong with that. If he can kangaroo with that foot, fine. Somebody who knew Verne from his football days there says he's coming around your end. Let's go. Count of one on McClarity. Finally got him off balance. Uh-oh, there's that roll-up. Right into a headlock's the way it winds up. And then generally is countered with a head scissors. Drag. Hey. You're right down there with Clinky. Be careful. Clinky got clear on under the ring that time. He saw that one coming. Because Verne gets some mileage out of these drags always. Break it, and break it clean. I looked at McMillan there as if to say, come on, break these things up a little quicker. There's a headlock. Onto the ropes, check. Oh, that was a cutie. Did you follow that one? Verne just fell away from that flying tackle that McClarity was going to make. He caught him up in this flying toe hold. Same thing, there's not much to say here. I'll just sit back and watch with you. Now this shows you how tough this crowd is here at the International Amphitheatre. Here's Verne, champion. And they're booing him merely because he's using a drop on the knee here. He's got this toe hold, and then he just stomps it a little bit, and no one likes that in Verne. Almost got snagged out of that one, didn't he? Verne just got too busy with his... No. I was going to say he'd gotten too busy with that toe hold and let his head get back there. He did do it that time. Gagne was in a reversed headlock then, side mare. Put him on his shoulders. Maybe that'll break up the hold.
20 minutes, 20.
These boys have wrestled hard and well here for 20 minutes. It hasn't been too active a match, but there's been an awful lot of wrestling used. More so than you see in most wrestling shows elsewhere around the country in a whole evening. The amphitheater's become famous for not having too razzle-dazzle a type of wrestler in it. Most of these guys are all real honest-to-goodness wrestlers. Once in a while you find a tag team match that gets some drama and comedy into it. Whoop! Gagne was almost out of that thing. There's a pickup and a shoulder stand. There was a shoulder check and a nasty one. Side mare and right back to a headlock. I say, this boy from Canada likes to spend most of the time on the floor. He likes to get a hold and hang on to it. No Circes either. That hurts. We're just trying to pick up here. Verne had some good leverage there. Made a takeaway with it. Oh, not for long. How long has this headlock been on? It seems like all night. Side mare. Another one. This is the way little cauliflowers are made. By flailing out of these head scissors. Was a nasty one. It was really whipped on. Drag. Check. Ooh, a reverse backflip. There's Verne's sleeper hold. See if Mac knows the way out of it. Don't think so. Nope. Here he goes. Hasn't got so much snap in his garters now. He's out. So, there you have it. The first fall goes to Verne Gagne. We'll get it made official for you in a minute. Millen always likes to inspect these guys that have been put out with these sleeper holds. Here we come.
The winner of the first fall, 24 minutes and 13 seconds with a sleeper hold, Verne Gagne.
There it is. That makes it official.